didn't use the best technique to get it out here. I think I might have shattered 3 vertebrae in my back, but it's all good because we got the car out here. And now this is gonna be literally perfect for him to come out here, blast everything. He should be here in like 30 minutes. It looks so freaking good. And I'm surprised that like how there's no like dust anywhere. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be back to work on the Mustang, and I am feeling a lot better than I was in the previous episodes. And today is gonna be a very important day because we are getting this entire car vapor blasted. As you guys seen in the previous episode, we pretty much got everything nice and stripped down out of all the doors. Everything is ready to go. The only thing we're gonna have a little bit of an issue is getting this car outside. See, unfortunately, we sold the rear tires and the rims and tires. We sold them to a fan, actually. Really cool guy. But we sold those, and now we kind of don't have a way to roll it out. So I'm thinking maybe we'll just put it on our dollies, but there is gravel out there, so I'm not too sure. But the guy who's doing the vapor blasting, he said it's not really that messy. So I think we can just sandblast it right here, right outside the shop. And man, I can't wait to see what's actually going on with this car, because this could make or break this build. Like if there's a lot of Bondo on this car, we might end up having to replace quarter panels. I know we already have to replace the roof, so that's the only main panel that we'd have to replace on the car. But hopefully there's no Bondo on like the doors. Basically what's gonna happen with the vapor blasting is it's gonna strip it all the way down to bare metal, and then we're gonna throw some rust inhibitor, I think is what it's called. So then it can just sit in the shop bare metal. And our front suspension did finally come in for the car, the cross member, but we'll get into that later. We first want to get this thing outside, get it all prepped, and then we can get started with the vapor blasting. So guys, now what we're gonna have to do is somehow get this car outside. The good thing is it is mainly stripped all the way down, so it probably will roll pretty easily. We're gonna try to just get it right here outside just so we can get it blasted. We won't get the entire shop all dirty. So me and Mark are gonna get to it. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start rolling this thing out. All right, let's get this thing out.
Want me to lift it for you?
No.
Oh, you already have it?
Yeah, just move it like that. Now, I need to move that camera back because we're about to drive this thing all the way out. Hey! Oh, it's a little slide. All right. Wait, you got it? Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, lower it down. All right, let's both grab it and drag it out as far as we can.
The gravel's gonna be just making...
No, it's light.
It's already off the...
It's fine. Let's just grab it and go.
Grab it and go. What is this, a gas station?
Here, grab that.
Grab this thing? Wait, how's it looking like?
It looks good.
Wait, did it fall off the rollies?
It did, but it's all good.
Oh no.
We can just lift it back up now.
It was on the little drums.
It was on the little, yeah, I mean, it drives.
Why does everyone get mad when you call them drums?
I don't know.
Is it called drum rotors or something?
Drum rotors, we don't know, I don't know. We're gonna replace it with disc brakes.
You weren't born in that era.
When I lift up, you need to put that under there. I mean, I want to get it a little bit higher so we can do all the rockers. Really, we want to sandblast all this up here. Sandblast this, sandblast the whole interior, sandblast all this. So yeah, it's perfectly fine.
It looks like you can't reach the bottom of it though.
Yeah, I wish we had a rotisserie, but we don't have one of those. You know, like the things that they put chickens on?
Yeah, that's all I was thinking of. I was like,
I think Harbor Freight sells them.
You want to go grab one?
Let me see how much a Harbor Freight one. Here, let me get the blocks so we can set it up on blocks at least too.
It's on the ground. Imagine it just pulls over, just have it up.
All right, look, when I lift, you need to put that under there, if I can lift it.
I don't know, boss. You might need a double team it.
Yeah, we need to double team it. Any forklift owners out there that want to come and spot us real quick. Look, we both grab right here, and then we just push the thing under there. Both.
Wait, is that gonna bend anything? Hey, look at that.
Perfect. All right, let's go.
In order to be a human forklift, we need 2 people.
All right, now the front's easy. All right, I'm gonna need your help though. Bam, not the most efficient way to do it, but we'll get the job done over here. So guys, we got the Mustang out here and it's perfectly ready to go. I mean, we didn't use the best technique to get it out here. I think I might have shattered 3 vertebrae in my back, but it's all good because we got the car out here. And now this is gonna be literally perfect for him to come out here, blast everything. He should be here in like 30 minutes. So we got some time to get some stuff out of here, get everything 100% prepped. And basically we're gonna get everything nice and blasted. This is the last time we're gonna see any of this beautiful white paint, but hopefully it looks just as beautiful as it does right now underneath. And hopefully all the metal work is, you know, in decent shape. I mean, we can do a little bit of body work, but I just don't want to be like cutting rust panels and stuff. But I guess we'll just have to wait. Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, cool, man. All right, so we'll pull back.
That's a whole operation.
That thing's insane. I didn't think it was that big.
Go sandblast the whole Bobcat.
We're about to sandblast everything. We're gonna sandblast the Jetta, the Subaru, probably the BMW too. How you doing? Name's Ben.
Eric. What's going
Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, so here's the Mustang. It doesn't look too rough.
No, it's not too rough. It looks like it was restored or something before. Somebody painted it up and messed with it, right? Got some Bondo up here though. Whoa, boy.
No, that's that was fire damage. It just warped it.
The fire warped it. So you're gonna cut this off and put one on,
yeah.
aren't you? So when it comes to this top, let's blast it to here where you can see your seams, because there's going to be a seam.
Yeah, I think it's right here.
The front is a little different. Yeah, it's sometimes it's here, sometimes it's a little further. This one right here is going to be right here, probably. It's going to be here or here. It's bubbled up pretty good here.
Yeah.
So we'll blast and find that seam at where you'll know exactly where the lead is.
Yeah, just so we're not wasting any.
Yeah, that way we don't waste time blasting a bubbled top. It is pretty bad, the top is. The rest of it looks pretty good though.
Oh yeah, I mean they did a decent. I think they replaced the quarter panels on it too.
Yeah, it may have some different quarters on it, so cool. Yeah, see, it's got this right here. Somebody took the time to put all this in when they did the quarters.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Some of it's loose. It's not too bad. I wouldn't mess with blasting it out because it would be like, are you gonna invest the time to put it back? Yeah, somebody did this during the restore, and it's not factory stuff. I don't know if you know that. So. But it's cool though. You need to hit it here though.
Yeah, see, I want to get like all that, and then really what I want to get is all this up and through here.
Yeah.
See, just so I don't have to sit there and.
See, the jams are the main thing in the trunk spaces. Yeah, just getting these spots right here so you can make sure they get cleaned up.
These front frame rails over here, because we're gonna be doing we're putting a 5.0 in here, Coyote.
Yeah.
And this is like the main part here.
Sure, and the firewall. The firewall and firebox area. So you gonna salvage this firewall or buy?
I think I'm gonna buy a new one.
I would. It would be a lot of work to salvage this.
Either.
This is good. I mean, you could salvage this. All of
See,
that.
I'm just not sure. Like the rust pitting's pretty bad.
Well, it depends on if it blows holes in it or not. You know what I mean? No, it's not. That's not too horrible. Some of that is char. I noticed it in your video. Some of that's char from where it heated it up. But as we start to strip some of that, you'll see the integrity of the metal. Gotcha. It actually looks better in person than it did on video.
Yeah. Well, I think we spray it down and let it sit.
This thing right here now, though, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, you need to cut this firewall off and put one on.
So Eric from Vapor Blasting Solutions actually just showed up, and they're setting up their machine right now. That thing is crazy. Look how big it is. And then we're gonna get straight to sandblasting this thing and see exactly what we can find, and hopefully there's no big old rust patches or anything that's hidden underneath all this paint and stuff. But you guys wanted us to blast it and do it the right way, so we're gonna do it just like that. And he did also give us a little rundown. We probably won't blast the entire roof. We're just gonna find the seam, so that way once we get our new roof we can just splice it in and we won't waste material, because that stuff is pretty pricey. We're not gonna do any of that. We're basically gonna do all the jams, probably do a lot of the floor pan and in the front firewall and the frame rails. So we're gonna go ahead and let these guys get to it and let them work their magic. They do need some water, so. I think it's massive.
it say it's gonna take?
2 hours.
Oh shoot. We're gonna get every nook and cranny of that thing, huh?
Look at the nozzle of this thing. That's crazy. That's a machine right there.
Were you expecting to pull up with that big old machine like that?
I didn't know it was that big. I mean, I knew it was pretty big, but that's a unit right there.
So what's the stuff you guys are mixing?
The liquid stuff?
Yeah.
It's the rust inhibitor mixture. It's stuff that you put on the metal. You can put it on axles, really, on bare metal.
Okay.
And it keeps it from flash rusting for like 24 to 48 hours if you get it, as long as you don't rinse it with like clean water or something like that. And, or if it gets rained on.
Factory fresh. Not much rust anywhere though. That's what we like to see.
No Bondo anywhere or nothing like that?
Body filler. There was some, like on the doors and stuff. I don't know about these doors.
How did it turn out?
Oh, it turned out beautiful. I mean, there's no like patches or anything. There's a little bit of damage, but I mean, that's figured. And then this right here is a little bit dented up. So guys, there it is. Eric from Vapor Blasting Solutions. He actually knocked it out of the park. The car looks absolutely perfect. And we didn't find that much rust on the car. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked. Like, you do a lot more older classic cars and most of them are really rusted, aren't they?
Yeah, we do them all the way to the 30s, all the way to the 90s, man. So you're in pretty good shape. You got a pretty solid car. Thank you.
And the cool thing about his Vapor Blasting company is he is mobile. And where do you go? Or like
we stick in like a 2.5 hour range. I mean,
so that's about what, 100 miles?
Yeah, well,
somewhere around
a little further than that, really. But we'll go to Nashville, and as far as Nashville, it depends on the job and the travel.
So if you guys need anything Vapor Blasted, make sure you check out Vapor Solutions. Well, I'll go ahead and put all the links down below. Check him out. He does amazing work. As you can see, the entire Mustang is completely bare metal. We didn't do like the inside of the floor pan because honestly, it's in such good condition. There's really no reason to use more material on there, but it turned out fabulous. And he also went ahead and treated the entire car with the rust inhibitor, so it is all bare metal, so it won't really rust. We're gonna have to go ahead and take it back inside, and then once everything dries up, we'll probably get a vacuum cleaner and clean everything out, and the car will be ready to start building. All right, Eric, thank you so much. Honestly, it looks so freaking good. Now we just gotta figure out how to get it back inside. So guys, Eric actually just left, and now it's time to go ahead and get this car inside. But honestly, I think these are the factory quarter panels that came with the factory car. As you can see, they use the brass welding right here, and you can still see factory spot welds in some of the areas. Check that out. And honestly, guys, I think everything on this car is factory. I don't think these quarter panels were ever even replaced. Just the way all these welds look, and there's really nothing going on down here. Absolutely zero rust down there. We did find a couple of spots where I think this quarter panel was spliced in like this. Either spliced in or this is just like dented perfectly like that. Maybe it was actually just dented because as you can see, a little bit of rust down here. So we'll have to address that, but it's really minor. It's just really in this little tiny corner. Even that side over there is literally perfect, which we lucked out because I've seen some horror stories after getting a car sandblasted and it is just completely rusted through. Same thing in the back. Everything looks pretty good in here. There's a little bit of pitting on this little taillight bracket, but honestly, it's still really solid. So it's gonna be good to go. Also back here, factory spot welds everywhere. Looks absolutely beautiful. We got a little bit of rust issue down here. I guess it kind of just rusted through, and it does look like this is a factory piece too, which kind of sucks that there's a little bit of rust, but it's really just minor. There's nothing too serious. A little bit right here, but like I said, it is solid. So, and we did not sandblast the roof because we are replacing it. And check it out, there's the little lead seam right there. That's pretty cool. You don't see lead these days on any cars. Got all that nice and cleaned out, and there's no seam up here. I was kind of weird because I thought they usually splice it in right here, but I'm guessing on this car it's a factory one, so they splice it in right there, and that's it. So when we order our new roof, we'll probably order it with the lower panel. Sir, don't be doing burnouts.
Not over here, not on our watch.
We did notice that this firewall is a lot more rusted than we thought. There's a bunch of rust right here. We kind of just got him to sandblast this little seam area right here because I think we are just going to go ahead and replace this entire firewall. There's just no point of fixing it down here and then fixing it over there when it's all screwed up. So we'll probably just get a new firewall. And now all we need to do is get this car back inside, and we can actually take a look at our suspension cross members. Grab a razor blade. So guys, we finally got the Mustang in the shop. Honestly, being a human forklift is not recommended, and don't try it at home. All right, guys, so here is our package from Cortex Racing. Let's go ahead and open it up and show you guys some of the suspension components that we got from them. Bam, there it is, guys. There is the front cross member right there. It bolts onto the factory existing torque box, or I think that's the steering box. So let's go ahead and check some of this stuff out. Would you look at that?
They make this all in-house, though, right?
Yeah, they make all these suspension components in-house. Look at the TIG welds on that. It's just absolutely fantastic. Now that is nice. Man, check out the new cross member that we got from Cortex Racing. We'll definitely be installing this in the next episode, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But that's gonna be a wrap, guys. We got the entire front end all nice and sandblasted on the Mustang, as with all the quarter panels, the rockers, all the jams, everything is perfectly ready to go. And the cool thing is we don't have to put anything else. We can just go ahead and straight throw primer right over this once it dries, because we do not want to wash or anything. So we'll let all this nice and dry, clean out the entire interior, and bam, then we can start on the bodywork a bit later. I want to start on that after we get the suspension and everything on. But guys, if y'all enjoyed today's video, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, drop a like, because this build is coming along fast. Thanks for watching.